6 weeks ago on a Sunday morning, I was getting into town, got a double espresso, and came out of town and didn't feel too well driving home. And I actually pulled over and stepped out of my Jeep and took a head seizure. I've obviously banged my head and really, really badly and ended up with a brain injury. I ended up in ICU in the Royal. I was in altogether for 3.5 weeks and I was out in 2 weeks from today. So it's been a crazy situation. It's like a roller coaster. I've actually fractured my head here and I can't hear now out of my left ear. And it's been a big turning point because it's like people talking inside a barrel, like just like muffling. And that's probably been one of the hardest things to sort of get your head around. I feel shocked, to be honest with you, because I've been through a lot up to now anyway, but that situation that's just happened, I can't even believe it. It's like shock. The many people that's even reached out to me, my family, my wife, even Orla, she came up she got the kids made and came up every day, and you're going to yourself, am I dreaming that this actually happened to me? Because obviously because it just came out of nowhere. I'm just so grateful I came through it. Yeah, them it's coming together, and obviously the many people that's donated to the Just Give page. I actually don't run that. There's a fellow, Matthew, that runs my social media, and he's very, very good, him and Aidan. And Matthew asked her about the Just Give page, and she says, I want nothing to do with it. So he put the page up. If I had been awake, it wouldn't have been done. But the good thing, and what I'm grateful for is now that I'm going to donate the money to 2 different charities, and it's going to make a big difference. And I'm so overwhelmed, and I can't thank people enough. I'm so grateful that they took the time to actually even send the Just Give page money. I've actually felt like crying, but the big part of my belief is God got me through all this, and I'm a Christian, and I believe without God it wouldn't nothing like that. I'd have been dead, because I lay in hospital for 4 days and nothing was happening, and Pastor Brian Madden from Hope Church Chapel Lane came up and prayed over me, and see from then that's when everything started to change in my life. I think what next for me is there's definitely big things ahead, because when I get the rest and everything and the strength back, I believe that there's definitely going to be a lot of positivity, because I've been thinking from I came out of hospital about other different things. Instead of helping homeless, yes, it is a good thing to help, but I believe that the young males with suicide, young males with all different sorts of things need help, and there's no better man than me because of all the madness and all the hardship and all the stuff that I've been through. I want to try and aim to help young men. I believe that I went through what I went through 6 weeks ago for a complete reason, that I needed to slow down. If Orla or any of my staff had came to me, please slow down, I would never listen to them. But I went through all that, because see now, I won't be working as hard as I was. I'm not back to 100%. I still feel very weak. Like last night, I took the kids for a walk, and when I come back, I felt really sick. But you can't go through what I went through and think that you're He-Man or you're Superman.
Good to have him back home again. Good to have him on the mend. Like, I'm just so grateful for all the progress that he's made, because not many people have that. You know, there was so many families I spoke to up in ICU that loved ones weren't making the progress that he was making. So he nearly felt bad for sharing the progress that he was making when they weren't. But God's so good. Like, I wouldn't have got through the past couple of weeks without obviously our faith first and foremost, but also his inner strength and the person that he is. I knew as soon as he came round, he would just be raring to go, you know, to get better again.